Welcome to the Online Graduate Research Forum for Spring 2014. My name is Larissa Leath, your presenter. I am a graduate student from Texas State University. I am in the Masters of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies program in the Department of Occupational Workforce and Leadership Studies. The title of my research study is Assessment of Sleep Hygiene in Undergraduate Students at Texas State University, How It Affects Academic Performance and Mental Health. The world of sleep is interesting to me. I was eager to pursue this research study to investigate sleep hygiene issues that plague college students. I read that at least 2/3 of college students report occasional sleep disturbances, and 1/3 of those students report regular sleep difficulties. I began to wonder how this irregular and inappropriate sleep could possibly affect their academic performance. When students are introduced to university life for the first time, they are forced to navigate themselves within a new environment. They must learn to cope with new stresses without immediate parental advice or supervision, and they must learn how to build a structure that will lead to their collegiate advancement. Sleep impediments affect a large amount of college students across the globe. This research was intended to help examine the incidence of sleep concerns affecting a sample of students from Texas State University. The study population consisted of 387 undergraduate students with the exclusion of freshmen. Students filled out a self-reported survey that was composed of the Sleep Hygiene Index, Epworth Sleepiness Scale, Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index, grade point average, and other lifestyle and personal data. The method used for analyzing the data obtained was the Fisher Exact test, which calculates the probability for the relationship between two variables. P-values of 0.05 or less indicate a statistical significance. There may be a correlation between depression, low GPAs, and those who take medications for depression. 27.54% of students in the low GPA group answered yes to feeling depressed. These students were twice as likely to take medications for depression. What are the students with higher GPAs doing differently than those with lower GPAs? Is it possible that these students have better sleep hygiene? Does proper sleep hygiene lead to higher GPAs and appropriate lifestyle choices? Students in the high GPA group were less likely to smoke and less likely to drink alcohol than students in the low GPA group. Sleep hygiene is a collection of behaviors that ensure appropriate and adequate sleep. Results from the Sleep Hygiene Index indicated that 51% of the study population had poor sleep hygiene. Do students realize they aren't getting enough sleep? 56.1% of students said they do not think they are getting enough sleep, and 86.8% of students said they would like to get more sleep. It's interesting that the majority of our sample population doesn't think they are getting enough sleep and wish they could receive more. It's possible that these students need education on appropriate sleep hygiene practices to improve their sleep. They may not know what they are doing wrong. An assumption of my study was that the participants would provide truthful and accurate answers regarding their GPAs and their lifestyle choices. I recommend that future research further investigate low GPAs leading to depressed college students. Is it low GPAs that cause depression? Or do students with depression have low GPAs? Lifestyle choices. Individuals who are avid smokers and or drinkers may be inhibiting their sleep without knowing. What are the actual effects of nicotine and alcohol on the sleep cycle? What also should be considered is the associated effect sleep deprivation has on alcohol use. What about drowsy students in the classroom? What students do the night before their classes can affect their ability to pay attention and retain information. Future research that focuses on pre-bedtime rituals may be able to pinpoint what students are doing wrong. As a side note, universities should be more concerned with their student population's sleep hygiene. Universities should try implementing sleep education courses to help educate students on proper sleep hygiene. If we educate our students on appropriate sleep practices, it is reasonable to expect an improvement in academic performance, an increase in retention rates, and healthier student populations. With that being said, it is incumbent upon the academies within the administrative circles to investigate this, as it is paramount for the survival of the incoming students. The author has submitted a manuscript of this research study for peer review to the publication, the Journal of American College Health. On the YouTube page below, please indicate your anonymous preference for the study by clicking on one of these two icons. Also, please post your comments or questions in the YouTube comment section below. I will respond to your inquiries posted between April 2nd and April 23rd through this webpage.